I just got on medication, and my whole life changed.
What medication you doing?
Lamictal.
I've never even heard of this one.
It's a mood stabilizer. Doctor told me I had mania and I was bipolar, and they said it would take 3 weeks to work, and I took it, and it was in 3 minutes. The whole world was like, because I was a very amped up person, like into drugs.
What drug? What was your drug of choice?
I cocaine and ecstasy, but I don't like alcohol.
So this is like cocaine and ecstasy, but they're giving it to you.
Yeah, no. It's very calming. Mm-hmm. Cocaine was like, amped up. I like when you describe I was listening last night when you described the one line, always chasing the first line.
Yeah.
I relate to that a lot.
That first fucking thing when the thing of the coke buzz, and non-addicts don't get it all because people are like, I did coke and I don't like it. I'm like, whatever. But that thing, when that fucking first line starts to just wear off, and you're like, oh, I've got to get back there, and you can't quite do it. Sometimes you overshoot it, but you never get back to that one great feeling. And you can work at that for 3-4 days straight and not get anywhere.
I was never like that. I always had a lid on it. I would get it with my friends, and then I would like go to bed and wake up, and they would have done it all.
Yeah, I would be one of your friends.
You would do. Isn't there a point where you don't get high anymore?
Yeah, but I was never figuring that out. Right. You know what I mean? Like I was never figuring that out. And then sometimes you run down and go like, wow, you go like, we're all out. Like, heart's beating awful fast. Man, I wonder. I guess people do die from this. It's weird.
Drink some water.
Yeah. Maybe some water is what I need to deal. Yeah, to deal with it. Fez, you never want to drop a block on my head?
No.
Can I tell you something? I feel like I'm being honest and you're not.
Why would I want to drop a block on your head?
Why would
Most days you're my only friend.
So what? If you only have one friend, they still annoy you. You could have one friend in the world and you would be able to say to that friend, shut the fuck up, you're driving me crazy. I think that you think it inside, and then you think, well, how can I fuck up this show for him?
It's not fair to him. You've got to step up. I'm sorry, but as a fan...
Thank you.
You got to... I'm a fan of the show, and maybe I'm overstepping my bounds, but you've got to step up. You've got to. It's not fair to him. And I had somebody that I did a podcast with like that. Not my partner, but the producer. And he would get mad when I would post stuff on Facebook. Like, why are you filling my feed? Because I'm getting the show out there. You know, and I feel like that's what Ron's doing. Ron is just... You've got to meet him a quarter of the way.
I understand how much of an awful person I am.
You're not.
Right,
No, you're not.
I was nice enough to talk to your publicist and book you in here, and then you want to come in and attack me.
I didn't mean it like that. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
No. Well, that's why I reached out to your publicist to make sure you got in here to plug your movie, so you could shit on me while you're here.
No, I just fucked up so royally.
Jason Nash is Married, available on Amazon Instant Video, Vimeo On Demand, and iTunes. That's starting June 24th. Available for pre-order now. JasonNashIsMarried.com and on Twitter at Jason23Nash.
I'm best friends with Jonah Hill.
Now, here's the thing. Don't put your hat on. You're not leaving. Now, you are staying.
I just fucked up so royally,
You
Fez.
didn't
I'm
fuck
sorry.
up at all. I love how fearless you came into the room. You came in, you're like, I'm a fan. How come this happens? How come that happens? I thought it was great. I really do. But here's what I'm saying, Fez. As pissed as you just got at him, right?
Uh-huh.
You can get pissed at me like that.
I understand, but I don't get pissed at you.
How could that be? That's what I'm saying.
Because he's your meal ticket. He's battling for you, so you can't get pissed at him. Me, I'm not going to give you anything.
No, I realize that. But I'll give you this. Jason Nash is Married. Available on Amazon Instant Video, Vimeo On Demand, and iTunes starting June 24th.
Give me that.
Available for pre-order now.
The truth is maybe we could work together because I think you're great, and I listen to the show all the time, and I think you add so much, and I think kind of what you do does make it a really interesting show. It makes it real, and you really can get in there, and it's not
It's a little late now.
I said that before you got mad at me.
He did.
I said that. I said I think you're really great on the show and entertaining and funny.
We'll have to have you back on a day when I'm in the hospital.
Oh, what does that mean? Everyone's now he's responsible for your...
No, when I go in for the surgery.
What does that mean?
What surgery you're having?
Give me that.
I'm going on neck surgery.
I don't want you to mean late. Chris, you're now going to do plugs.
Okay.
Because Fez did it too cruel. And by the way, this movie is
You love
funny.
how this gets mumbled out.
Great stars.
Oh, you mean Jason Nash is
All
married?
right, now we're not doing it right now.
Okay.
But in the correct time.
Sure.
Now, Fez, why did you get that mad at him? I was talking about dropping a block on your head. By the way,
I know
Jason,
you wouldn't really drop a block on my head.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking close. But here's the thing. I would love for you once just to do it to me what you did to him. I feel like a fucking crazy person. I feel like I'm in Sixth Sense where I'm not fucking seen or heard.
He's guilty. He's guilty that he's got himself in this position with you. So if he yells,
I agree with that. I'm embarrassed.
So he's not going to yell at you because he's embarrassed with himself.
By the way, I thought you came into the room great. I found it to be hysterical.
Thank you.
I thought you were pretty rude.
No, I think he's bold and he's out there. And everything that he was doing was, on the nose. No one ever comes in and asks us what's going on.
I'm always surprised. That's all I want to know. If I always imagine myself on these shows, like on O&A, I'm like, what would I say? And I know what I would say would probably piss Anthony off. This is a thing I would say. Anthony, I love you. I think you're so funny. Your politics are awful. That's what I would say.
I think he hears that sometimes. In his
You think
life,
he does?
yeah.
But I don't know if he'd want to hear. I don't know.
I think he enjoys it. I think Anthony is way open to having those discussions and has fun with it.
Yeah. And of course, I don't know him. So that's a radio persona. So I don't know what he's really like.
No, that's Anthony.
Is it?
Yeah, he's not doing a persona.
He's not doing a persona.
Yeah, there's no Dice Clay. That's Anthony. Opie's Opie, and Jim. Actually, Jim is one of the more honest people I've ever seen in my life too. They're very open
Jim.
about who they are.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over here to Dan in Chicago. Dan, you're on the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron, what's up, Fez?
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing, Jason?
Hey, how you doing, Dan?
I'm doing good. Listen, as a fan, Ron, I'm just constantly waiting for Fez to step up and just tell you to fuck off.
I love it.
Like,
I've told him.
It never happens. It never happens. So it's like maybe that's just the way that, I'm not the only one out here, but...
But here's the thing. People act like I don't have friends and family members who don't tell me to fuck off all the time. I hear it all the time. I can hear it from Fez. I could have Fez has every right to say, dude, would you get off my dick? You fucking busting my balls a little too much. I think that would be healthy.
Yeah, he's not going to do it because he's mad at himself.
You're mad at yourself, Fez?
Constantly.
I thought you were mad at Jason.
Well, him I'm furious with. I'm mad at myself. I'm really pissed at.
Take it all out on me because I'm going to walk out the door and, I want you to, you have to get it out there. You've got to get your feelings out there.
Fez, did you watch Jason's movie?
No.
Why not? Why do people who come in here, I couldn't wait to see his movie. I like to read people's books. You never once.
I watched the trailer.
I know that you're being like, you're trying to get back up now. But I mean, with any guest that we ever have comes in here, you never know their work. You've never seen their movie, listened to their album.
No, music I'm just not going to listen to. It's not going to happen.
You get that Chrissy Hine was in here yesterday, right?
Yes.
And that didn't mean anything to you.
I understand how important in music Chrissy Hine is. I can appreciate that. But there's no music that I could listen to reinforce that.
What do you do after work? What's your night like?
Hang out here, work on the computer, head home.
Work on the computer means surf the internet or write bits or...
Yeah, look for stuff for the show.
I see, yeah, okay.
So what
Clips.
stuff do you ever do that you come in and put on the air?
Nothing. I don't get anything on the air.
And I'm not even fucking kidding about that. And yet he'll think he put in a 10-hour day. And I say, do what I do, work a fucking 3-hour day, but throw everything into it. Not acting like, oh, I'm preparing. Don't prepare. It's fucking radio. You shouldn't prepare.
Did you notice a real difference in yourself when you came out of the closet? Did you notice something change in you?
No, I still had the same fears. I mean, one big fear that was gone was coming out of the closet.
Yep.
But then the same fears were still there.
Right, and in some ways made worse because now you had to be a gay guy and you didn't really want to be a gay guy.
I have trouble being a gay guy.
You know what? I relate to that. I always think if I was gay, I'd be like, I would have trouble. Would I be brave enough to be gay?
In what way?
I just, like, let's say I was gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm such a wuss that I don't know if I would be brave enough to come out and admit it.
Why? What are you ashamed of?
Well, maybe I would now, but I'm certainly like growing up when things were different. Things were different 20 years ago. Remember when Will and Grace was on? Everybody was like, "Oh my God,
See, I go back before you, and I remember fucking Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, and fucking Andy Warhol, and Iggy, and Lou Reed, and even the Stones. People used to call Mick gay back in the 70s. And I was like, be fucking flamboyant, and then fucking throw down. Gay guys used to have to fucking... They weren't accepted, but they made a cooler scene than everybody else.
Yeah.
But this whole thing of accept me, is where you give up your fucking power. Fuck everybody else. I wouldn't give a shit what they were into.
Yeah.
The coolest fucking people in history have been on the fringes. That's always the coolest fucking people. No one ever says, look at that #1 movie. It's so fucking good. You know what I mean? It's always shit. It's always been shit. Be on the fucking fringes.
It's easy to be gay if you're David Bowie.
Well, the thing is, when he came out, a lot of people thought, Elton didn't come out for years.
Yeah.
Because it affected music sales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then even married a woman at one point.
What was your childhood like? What were your mother and father like?
Yeah, you never bring that up.
Yeah. You should probably know if you're such a big fan of the show.
Why are you being mean, Fez? Why don't you just...
Who started it? Who came in here like an ass?
Ass? I honestly think
I thought
Jason's
very
been
rude,
tripping.
very disrespectful after being invited to plug his movie.
It isn't plugging his movie, it's being on the show.
We haven't talked about my movie that much. I mean,
whose fault is that?
I'm here to like talk about what I want to talk about and be real and show respect to the show. And I think by
nice job
asking the questions that I think all the fans want to hear, I think I'm taking it in the right direction. People, you can't make people buy a movie. I think you're gonna. I'm just asking. Can you tell me about your mother and father, or you don't want to?
My father's dead. My mother's still alive.
What were they like growing up? Here, I'll tell you about mine. My father was super macho, like crazy, violent, loving and violent, violent and loving. My mother is Jewish, super loving. So I would go back and forth between like over love and like total fear. So that's made me who I am. So I have like a thing in my head telling me that I'm like tough and like crazy, but really I'm just like a Jewish kid, like a mama's boy. And my entire existence is constantly based on my father, what my father thought of me, and I'm not man enough, and that's what the movie's about. And so that's my thing. So I always think it's best to tell your thing before. Now you tell me yours.
It's basically the same thing, except the macho one in my family was my mother.
Really? Did she not love you?
She loved me. She never really liked me. If we want to do this one more time.
Wow, that's just like me. I love him, but don't like him. I'm your mother. I just
Oh my
figured it out.
God! Wow.
I'm your mother.
It's
Jason
a
Nash is
fucking
giving us a
breakthrough.
breakthrough.
He's giving us nothing.
He's giving us a breakthrough. That's why I like your mom so much. I agree with her.
He's giving us nothing but a shitty day at Sirius XM.
Why are you stop being like that for real? Seriously, stop.
I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
He is a
I feel
guest.
I would. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I feel like part of the show.
You
so
are part
much.
of the show today.
I love it. Absolutely love it that Fez is mad at me.
Are you going to stop, Fez?
I'm gonna get on the plane tomorrow with such a smile on my face.
I'm going to get on with you. We're going to LA. I'm a little nervous, but I think it's a whole new life for me.
What was your father like?
He was very funny, but he wasn't around a lot.
Yeah, mine wasn't either. And when he was, you had to like temper his feeling. I always say I used to talk to my father like a grown up when I was 8.
Why don't we put on Daddy, Why Don't You Walk So Fast, and you two can fucking cry on each other like in a fucking men's circle.
I don't know if I know this. I don't know if I know this song, but it sounds great.
Yeah.
Fez, are you there? It's Jason. Look, man, I'm so sorry what happened today on the radio. I'm a big fan of yours, and maybe I was out of line, and I want you to know that I love you. And I want you to get better. And for you, not for me, not for the fans, not for Ron, not for Chris. I want you to get better, man. And I want you to hold your weight here. And I love you.
Fez, are you there? Are you there, Fez?
Holy shit. I gotta find out if this is real. Look up a Kevin Meaney thing, who is our buddy. Do you know Kevin Meaney, the comedian?
Of course.
He works over here. Is he in the news?
Yeah, he's in
All
the
right,
news.
read this off.
CBS 2 sources, comedian Kevin Meaney cleared an alleged JFK airport assault.
What?
How could Kevin Meaney be in an airport assault? Now, did this happen, or is this a court case for it?
This is, looks like it's a court case for it. The district attorney will not prosecute comedian Kevin Meaney for allegedly assaulting a woman at JFK International Airport.
I didn't even know he was accused before he got to being cleared.
It happened on Tuesday inside Terminal 1 at JFK.
Hey, somebody just wrote to me that they want to be an intern. Jack Straker is their name. This guy sounds perfect
It's like a
for
Tom
us.
Cruise character. Is that the guy from Edge of Tomorrow?
Get me Jack Straker. I need water. Get me Jack Straker, damn it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jack Straker. I go to Boston College.
Kevin, you're on the Ron and Fez Show.
Hey, I got to say, this is by far the best interview I've ever
I love him, too.
heard on the
I love
radio.
Jason Nash. I love
And-
that.
and
Do you know
just
what?
figured
I've
out-
never, in all these years, I've never had somebody come into the studio who brought so much out of Fez.
It's just more anger that people don't like.
No. We do like it. We do like it. We want to unravel you. I want to do an unmask with Fez. I want to be guest host. And I want to get it out. Because I know...
Yeah, I'd love to sit down with you again on the radio.
I plan on doing something with Fez called Unplugged. And it'll be... I know he told me not to do this, but I'm yanking the plug out.
I feel like I'm attacking you, or we're attacking you, and
Who's wait?
No,
Don't put me
you.
in. That's all you.
I feel like I'm attacking you.
corner.
I feel like you think I'm attacking you, and I'm
Yes,
really
you
not.
are.
I apologized a bunch of times. Is Kevin still there? I feel like I'm being a broken
No,
record.
Kevin Meaney, he's been
No.
cleared.
Oh,
No,
the guy
the
that
other
was
guy.
on, I thought he could argue my case.
Here's Bob in Miami.
He's
You're
really
on the Ron and
mad,
Fez
by the
Show.
way. Like I don't know if it's an act.
Who,
or if he-
Fez?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't fucking perform enough for this to be an act.
Okay.
He's literally mad at you. Here's the good news. You just made best stuff. First vacation.
Mark this.
shit's getting slapped back in.
Oh, man, I love you so much. It's great. Thank you.
Hey, Bob in Miami.
Not if Fez is in control of it, though.
Bob. Don't got you, buddy? I hear the cocksucker there. Here's John in Idaho.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
This guy's great, Jason Nash. Honestly, dude, I wasn't going to look into your movie, but after this showing, I'm definitely going to check it out because you're bringing a lot out of Fez. I think you should relax and kind of listen to you a little bit.
Thank you so much, Bob. And as a fellow fan of the show, I really do appreciate that. And this is for you.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez Show.
Yeah, I have to agree with Jason, too. I mean, I'm a new listener, and hearing all this stuff about your guys' past is awesome, and hearing Fez get angry is even better. I'm also going to check out this movie just because of this interview right here.
Awesome.
Here's Don. Don, you're on the Ron and Fez Show.
Hi, Ron. $89, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, I love you to death. I think you're a hell of a guy. But I'd like to know, and this is not an attack, but I'd like to know when the truth is brought out, the honesty is laid out on the table about your feelings towards Ron, you just totally shut down and deny it. I know you have pissed off feelings towards him. Why can't you just say, yeah?
No, I love him.
Why can't you say it? You can say that you get pissed off at me.
I don't.
Ever.
I worry about you. I
There's-
worry about what I do to you. I don't get pissed off at you.
Nothing, even an annoying thing, like he smacks his mouth, smacks his gums.
Nothing.
Or...
Just drives you nuts. Oh, there he is with a fucking cigar again. Nothing.
Sometimes you get off mic too much.
God damn it.
Wow.
You know what?
I
I've
like
had
that
it.
as a listener,
You know
actually.
what? I fucking had it. I'm done with this fucking show.
Holy shit.
You know what? Seriously, I'm not going to fucking sit in here and
Take that
He's getting
shit.
up. He's leaving.
I've had it. I'm out. Jason, I hope you're fucking proud of yourself.
I said sometimes.
No. That's something you can never take back, Fez. I've done nothing but try my best with you, Fez. And now this is the way you're fucking...
You're off mic again.
You fucking treat me that way. I'm done.
You're way off
I'm done
mic.
with this whole shitty show. I don't want any more parties.
Fez, will you shake my hand?
No.
Like it's a dog. Come on, Fezzy.
Jason Nash is Married, available on Amazon Instant, Vimeo On Demand, iTunes, all starting June 24th. Go there now to pre-order it. Go to jasonnashismarried.com for more information. Jason Nash is Married. H. John Benjamin, Rob Corddry, Andrew Daly, David Keckner, T.J. Miller, Patton Oswalt, Paul F. Tompkins, Nick Swartzen. They all appear in the film. It's jasonnashismarried.com and Jason's Twitter at Jason23Nash.
Thanks, Chris.
Welcome, Jason.
Thanks for coming in, buddy. You're
Thank
a lot
you
of
for
fun,
having
man.
me.
Really, really good time.
Fez,
Please come back soon.
I love you. And let's bury this. Hug?
Ronnie, you're off mic. I can't hear you. You're way off mic.